Hey everyone, welcome to College Candy TV. It's Marissa. I'm super excited to answer this week's question because it's something that I completely 100% have experienced with my roommates last year, and I have a lot of things to say about it and a lot of advice to share. Question is, my roommate really wants to get a kitten. I don't at all, and she won't budge, and neither will I. What do we do? I'm going to give you guys a little bit of history in my life, the life of Marissa with roommates, because it's very interesting, and there's a reason why I'm here in the Ask a Roommate segment. Last year, one of my roommates decided that because, she needed something new and fun and a shiny new toy in her life, she was going to get a kitten, which was fine. The problem is that when my other roommates and I had jokingly said, yeah, it'd be fun to have a cat, we were joking. And she took that as, well, they said it, so I'm getting a cat. I hate cats. I'm sorry if you like them. I'm just so much more of a dog person. I don't want a cat to live with me in college. I don't want a cat to live with me ever. I'm sorry. You can hate me for it. You can tune in next week, and that's totally fine. Anyways, so we get a text message from her one day, which, as I've told you guys before, do not discuss matters that are important. Yes, a kitten, I might not like it, but it's important. Over texting, so bad. You guys know this, so don't do that. Anyways, get a text message, so I have a surprise, thinking she has a new boyfriend, one of those. No. So she got a cat. And to make matters worse, she got it from the pound. How horrible is it to give an animal back to the pound? And she was one of those girls that was like kind of a manipulator, so I think she did that on purpose to be like, well, I rescued it, I can't just get rid of it. Totally makes sense, right? When it came down to it, she said that if we didn't let her keep the cat, she was going to move out. Now, let me tell you something. There were 4 girls living in an 800 square foot 2-bedroom apartment. We were also moving out in like 3 months at the time when she wanted the cat, and it was just pointless to have it. Also, between the 4 of us, we really did not want, or between the other 3 of us, we really did not want this animal living in our house. She said she would, make sure she took out the litter, all that. Anyways, if you and your roommates want an animal, or your roommate wants an animal and no one will budge on it, someone has to compromise somewhere. So for us, it ended up being that she was to keep the litter box in her room. The cat, was not allowed in certain areas of our apartment, which it was only an 800 square foot lunchbox. Like, there's not that many places it can go. Over time, like, she did agree to that, and we did come up with a good compromise, but you have to kind of tailor it to your needs. Like, for us, it was an issue also because there were 4 of us and we were sharing rooms. So the girl who had the cat, like, the girl that she was sharing a room with, used to have to deal with the cat, like, waking her up in the middle of the night because she'd, like, scratch at her pillows and stuff. Like, I would not be down for that. That cat would be, like, out of there. I don't know, it can go play in the living room or something. But also just remember that you have to respect people if you want to be respected. So I would love to give advice to the person that is not budging on getting an animal, just because I feel like they're the person that wants the pet, and they're the person that obviously, like, is pro pets, and they're going to have a stronger opinion about why you can't just get rid of an animal, especially if you're shady and buy it and then tell your roommates. Don't do that. That's just messed up. And I mean, to make matters worse and to kind of give you guys the moral of the story, with anything relating to roommates, not just animals, but animals are living things. It's a big deal. It's like a baby that you're taking care of. And we're in college, like, it's expensive to take care of a pet, and it is a lot of responsibility. Unless you're living by yourself, you do have to think of your roommate. If you've dealt with something like this, leave it in the comments below. Post, like, what you did or how you handled it, or if it ended good or bad, what you said, how things worked out. I'm curious to know, because my situation unfortunately ended badly, but hopefully this will help you see that compromise is super, super important with this stuff, and that if you can compromise, it usually can work out and everyone can be happy. Like, that's the goal of a compromise. So good luck. As always, send your questions to editor@collegecandy.com with the subject line Ask a Roommate. You can send your questions to me on Twitter at Marissa_Miller. I will save them and answer them in a fun video. And make sure you subscribe to our channel and follow all the College Candy accounts on Twitter. And I'll see you guys next week.